Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Truth Council 23 with me, Truth Nunez. Welcome to the upcoming next 28-day read for the sign of, drumroll please. I wanted that to kind of sound like a drum roll for you. Let us see, my lovies. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. I'm seeing Aquarius. I'm also seeing the sign of Taurus. That could be significant for some. An Aries could be significant for you as well for some. A Sagittarius as well. Oh my God. Boom. Okay. So we got Sagittarius, we got Leo, we got Virgo, we got Capricorn, and more Virgo. Okay. So let's go with the first one in el desfile. For some of you, el desfile. For some of you, can be going to some type of like carnival, or you're planning on going to a carnival or something like that. El desfile. You have to display something. We're gonna go with, this is what we'll do. We'll go with Sagittarius for you first. Then we will do Leo's reading. Then we will do Virgo's reading. Then we will do Capricorn. And then because Virgos maybe need a little extra support, we may do an extra one for Virgo. So we're gonna start with Sagittarius. So this will be for Sag. So my lovies, before starting, Spirit gave us Spirit saying first do it this way. So first, welcome, my darlings. Welcome all to Truth Council 23 with me, Truth Nunez. I'm so happy to be here with you for this read. Let's get started by honoring and thanking our spiritual council. I want to honor and thank my grandmama, mi abuelita Gladys Nunez Maldonado. I also want to honor and thank my grandpapa, mi abuelito Felix Antonio Nunez. I invite you to do the same. I do honor and thank your trusted ancestors, those that protect and love and guide you as we channel this collective energy. You can honor whatever religious force, whatever spiritual force, whatever makes you feel good, grounded, and connected to the all as you are in this experience. And you can also just take a moment of silence to be in silence with yourself. Something about Bernice. And that's also more than enough, my lovies. Let's get started. As I was coming into this energy, Spirit was giving us, for some, Spirit was giving us 9 of Wands energy. Spirit was also giving us 7 of Swords. For some, you could have had someone lying on you. It came in the preliminary, and it was funny. Spirit was giving us, for example, I've been kind of detached from where I grew up. It's been a few years that I've been out between Southern California, Texas, and Colorado. And there have been other places that I've lived, but for the more recent times, it's been between those places. So, I've just been working on my spiritual stuff. I've been working on my master's, trying to figure out where I'm going to root, different work opportunities aside from reading. And been back and forth because I also do events here in San Diego that I really love to do. And so I traveled back just a couple of days ago to be here for an event that I love to do. It's curious because for me, for example, I'm in a place that people don't really know me. And also I don't think for many reasons, it's just the opportunity has not presented itself to make really, I would say, deep emotional connections. It's curious to me because Spirit has given us how certain people have taken it upon themselves to make up stories about me. One of which is that I'm supposedly promiscuous, and I'm like, well, I haven't had sex with anybody in years, so who am I promiscuous with? Spirit said they knew that they were lying, and they did it deliberately to hurt me. And I'm like, well, why would someone want to hurt me that barely even knows me? And these are energies. They're things that we have to work through. I think as a collective. But for some of you, it's funny because it was this same energy. For some of you, someone can gossip and say that you owe them money too. For some, this is someone. It's almost like heartbreak is here. the way that it came up for me, I'm in a 3 of swords in the reverse over this. So I'm not heartbroken. I know I had got the download because it came out with the high priestess to the truth, to the ace of swords. So I know who did it. I know. I just know. I know they know that I know as well. On some level, they know that I know. So they can't look me in my eyes. They're ashamed of what they did. And the name Shayna or Shauna could be significant for some. And it's curious to me because I'm like, I guess to me, it's just like how I've never done anything like that to someone. So it's very curious to me when certain people are like this, because I'm like, I'm not like this. So, and I have divine insight. So, when I'm talking about people that are loose, first and foremost, I'm a channeler. So I'm channeling the energies coming in. And when I'm saying certain things, I'm discerning and I'm serving what is being, it's like reflected, right? I'm a channeler. I'm channeling in the energies. So it's curious to me when energies like that come in where people are just blatantly willing to lie out of meanness of their soul to hurt others. Spirit gave us, they did it deliberately. For some of you, you're working through something similar because for you, you're actually going to work through this because the 3 of swords is in the upright. You got the 7 of swords here and you got the 9 of wands. So for some of you, Spirit's going to ask you to be strong. Maybe it's something that started around your birthday for some, around Sagittarius season, maybe a little bit after, maybe a little bit before, maybe the last 2 years for some, maybe the last 7 months for some, maybe the last 9 months for others. For some, there's nasty gossip, really nasty gossip, like very nasty gossip. Like the type of, it's like, why? It's almost senseless. We got the 3 of swords here, the 7 of swords. Technically, that's 10 swords, a lot of betrayals. For some of you, it may not be because, for me, Spirit was giving it to us because this person went on to spread this and talk about this in a community to have me outcasted because they didn't like my shine. They didn't like my Empress energy. They didn't even like my beauty. So at the same time, I was the whore to this person, but I was also beautiful, but I was also ugly to this person. So they went on to bash me and trash me in a community. For some of you, someone went on to bash you and trash you. Maybe they talked about your money or how much you don't or do have. It's like they left you like this. This is the wounded warrior, the 9 of wands, and they triangulated you. For some of you, there could have even been stalking energy because I am getting triangulation. For some of you, these people could have started stalking you, watching you, clocking you. It's like a sick obsession for some, I have to say. There's a reason why it came in. There's a reason why my example is being shared. There's a reason why. 7 of swords, betrayers trying to be sneaky, trying to get away with things. Again, more triangulation energy. But for some of you, once you notice the truth, you will be able to detach, especially from 2 people that are kind of like you're feeding. It's almost like for some of you, you're feeding information to your enemies. That's how it's coming in. I'm just the messenger. For me, I'm not necessarily a cliquey person, and especially I've gotten more and more sensitive over the years when it comes with my gifts, and so I really do isolate just that's my nature anyway. Something about Jess, something about Justine, something about Christina. I just isolate because that's my nature. I'm very to myself, but I do understand that not everybody is set up like me. A lot of people swim in communities and they're kind of almost blinded to what's going on or what these communities do to them or what they're projecting onto them. But for some of you, you are detaching from two mermaids. Something about the mermaids, something about the tarot of the mermaids. There's a tarot of the mermaids or an oracle of the mermaids. That could be significant for some. You are detaching, or you've detached from 2 main perpetrators, 2 main haters. That's how it's coming in. They live a life of sin. You're detaching. I'm going to do it a little differently for you, my lovies. I thought we were going to do it like we did the other zodiac reads, but I'm going to do it a little differently for you because it's called you're detaching from two main parents. For some of you, it could be your parents, and they just keep up with appearances. You're detaching from two main perpetrators that were feeding lies to a community. For some of you, it could be your parents. I'm seeing just a lot of swords and a lot of wands, and these are like conflictual energies. For some of you, you could have even like leaned on these people. Like 9 of Wands energy is looking for support, so you could have asked for support from these people, or again, this was like your support system, so you really didn't know any better. It's almost like they published a newsletter about your life, and it was all and about your wife. For some, they could have like published a newsletter. Like, these are the type of people that run out to the community. And for some, you know, certain people, it's been in the readings, my lovies, certain in the parental stuff. For some of you, this is a family issue. Certain people, for some of you, the parents love you. It was in the preliminary. Side note, 11:01 on the clock. It came out for me too. Someone's parents love me. I love you too, my lovies. Maybe it has to do with Sagittarius. Someone's parents love me. I love you too. I love you too, my lovies. I love sincerity. So I love you too, my lovies. But for some of you, the parents love you. But for some, it's like your own parents were kind of like, it's like they breastfed the community. That's how I'm getting, like they breastfed the information to the community. I don't know. Take that how it resonates, my lovies, but we'll explore it. We can't ignore it, my lovies. Queen of Swords, King of Swords energy in the reverse could have to do with I'm getting Aries, and I'm getting Libra, and I'm getting Aquarius. All right. To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. To mi abuelito Félix Antonio Núñez. To mi abuelito Félix Antonio Núñez. To mi abuelito Félix Antonio Núñez. To Mamá Mercé. To Mamá Mercé. To Mamá Mercé. To Shango, to Shango, to Shango, to Yemaya, to Yemaya, to Yemaya. It's like for some of you, you're gonna try to reason with these people, because now I'm getting like for me, it's like why would they why would they even say that? Like, I don't even talk about these people. I don't really interact with them. Like, why would they say such things? Like, did their energy come up in the readings, and maybe they came and saw something and they thought that it was personal, but this is my gift. It's like you try to reason. For some of you, you're really sincere. For some of you, you are really sincere. Ella es sincera. For some of you, it's a female. You're very sincere. Someone's very male, female. Take it how it resonates. For some of you, you are coming up as a sincere female. 13-11 and 13-13. So it's like you're going to try to death energy. Something can have to do with Scorpio. You're going to end something. It's going to really bring an end to a situation for you. But maybe for some of you, it's like that. Like, you're going to be like you're going to try to reason with them. What did I do to them? Like, what did I actually do to make them want to say certain things? Something about Sergio, make up such horrible things about me. And they don't barely even know me. They just see me around. Why would they lie? That's always coming in. For some of you, you're really sincere, my lovies. You're really sincere. You're really gonna for some of you, you live in your fears, but you're really sincere. You can't reason with stupid, my lovies. It's you can't reason with people that are envious of you. You can't reason with people that hate themselves. Sure, you can feel it, my lovies, but at some point, you're gonna argue with them and say what? They have no fucking reason. They know they had no reason. Again, I feel like that was the preliminary. It was technically a reading I did for myself, but Spirit said it's gonna connect with the next sign. It's you're gonna find out something, and for some of you, you're really going to try to maybe even reason with them, talk to them, discuss it with them. They know what they did. They're going to get their karma. For some of you, it could be really immature people. It's funny because again, I'm getting, and it's about money. For some of you, it's about money. For some of you, it has to do with money, and maybe even like a relationship. Maybe you're dating someone that has money, or maybe you're about to date someone that has money. Take it how it resonates. But for some of you, it actually has to do with money. They're gossiping about money, or they're envious because of money. Take that how it resonates. To mi abuelito Felix Antonio Núñez, to mi abuelito Felix Antonio Núñez, to mi abuelito Felix Antonio Núñez, to Mama Merce, to Mama Merce, to Mama Merce, to Shango, to Shango, to Shango, to Yemaya, to Yemaya, to Yemaya. You're really sweet, my lovies. To Papa Legba, to Papa Legba, to Papa Legba, to Elegua, to Elegua, to Elegua, to Oshun, to Oshun, to Oshun, to Ogun, to Ogun, to Ogun, to la Santa Muerte, to la Santa Muerte, to la Santa Muerte. To all of the energies that protect and love and guide this work, what are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To the trusted ancestors who protect and love and guide this work, what are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To the all, to your unconditional mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? In love and truth and wisdom, in love and truth and courage, in love and truth and honor, in love and truth and mercy, in love and truth and wisdom, in love and truth and courage, in love and truth and honor, in love and truth and wisdom, in unconditional love. That's what's coming in unconditional love, in love and truth and wisdom, in love and truth and courage, in love and truth and honor. What is up? What is up? What is up? Hot stuff. How's it flowing? How's it going? What's popping? And what's cracking? We're reading for my darlings. Reading for my darlings. We're reading for you, my lovies. It is true. We are reading for you. We're reading for the Sages. My daddy's a Sag, my lovies. My birth dad. My dad is a Sag and my mom is a Pisces. Isn't that cool? I think so. Taking them to school, my lovies. We're going to take them to school. All right. So we got so for the next 28 days, you're dealing with this. This is a crowning energy. So for some of you, you could be dealing with a Leo, Alila. For some of you, you're dealing with Leela. For some of you, you're dealing with a Leo. For some of you, you're dealing with a Sagittarius as yourself. For some of you, you're dealing with an Aquarius. For some of you, you're dealing with a Pisces. For some of you, you're dealing with a Virgo. For some of you, you're dealing with an Aries. For some of you, you're dealing with Carrie. Okay, let us do it. Get to it. For some of you, you're dealing with someone who's hairy. I'm hairy, my lovies. For some of you, you're dealing with someone who's short. The Napoleon complex. For some of you, you're dealing with someone who's really short. For some of you, you have somebody around you who's, what do they call them now? Do they call them, I don't know what to call them now. Like short people that, like the adults though, like dwarfism. Is that still a thing? I don't know what's the politically correct term anymore. A dwarf maybe? Okay. We got a speaker. For some of you, you're dealing with a speaker. You need to speak on a situation. For some of you, you could be getting a new speaker. I am getting like a Bose speaker. Or for some of you, you're going to be playing music via a speaker. There could be some type of festivity. Oh my gosh. I told you you're sincere. I told you. 1811. A confident speaker who is sincere. I told you I felt the sincerity in your soul. There's a female in this crowd. Something about the rolling loud. There's a female in this crowd, my lovies. You are really sincere. It is in your field. It's in your soul. It's a soul thing. That's why when people say mean things and they make shit up, I'm like, what an evil person. And I feel the evil soul. I feel the meanness in their soul. When someone's really sincere, I'm like, wow, what a sincere human being. I feel it in the soul, my lovies. You're so cute, my lovies. I love you. And you're going to be a little disappointed. You're going to be a little disappointed for some because you are sincere. I feel it in your soul. I feel it in your soul. You are very sincere. And it's going to be a 3 of Swords, my lovies, but you're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. Just give it time. And someone's going to do time for some. And in due time, they will get their karma too, my lovies. There is no love in this situation. You're too sincere for this. There's no love in this situation. So for some of you, you had to let go. It could be a fake friend, a fake family member, a fake something or other. You're going to find something out and there's no love. Just remember there was never love. Even though for you, maybe 3 of Swords, there was love on your end and you felt betrayed. But it's all right. You're going to be able to sleep at night. Someone from the 80s, an 80s baby. 87, 83, 88. I was getting the year of the monkey for some, and on the year of the ox as well for others. And something about your brothers. For some of you, something with your brothers too. Let's see. It's something about your family for some, family trauma. Someone in their 20s. You got family trauma for some, my lovies. It's been the theme. It's been the theme in the readings. I think that Spirit is calling for us to do deep healing in families. Starting from within. It's like you work through it. And it doesn't mean that you're going to talk to these people ever again, or that you're going to be best friends with these people for the rest of your life. It means that you need to process the truth and then move forward with the truth. It's important. It's important. It's like, it's very important. It's going to be very important for some, because for some, you're going to be finding out certain things that they're not going to make you too happy. And something about your pappy. You have to trust the divine timing, because there's a makeup to breakup situation. Makeup to breakup. And again, I'm just the messenger, because I'm feeling a family thing, but take it how it resonates. I'm feeling like it's like those types of people that they pretend like they love their family, or they pretend like everything's good in their friendship group. Right? Family, take it how it resonates, whatever a family means to you. But the family that is your family in this realm, it's the family you create. That is your family, not the family you were born into necessarily. But there are certain people that they feel very bound to their family that they were born into for one reason or another. Like, they can't fathom being detached from these people. It's an attachment, and in their soul you feel it, even if it's an unhealthy attachment. It's not to say that all families you need to detach from them and never talk to them again, but if there's an unhealthy attachment, you need to detach from that to not be in toxicity. Something about your truck for some, or somebody's truck. For some, there's disorder. I'm getting like a messy truck. For some, you may need to clean your truck. Because for some people are just sheep, and they just follow what the crowd does. And the most safest place for a lot of people is in their family. We got a Fortune 500 for some. There's a disorder when it comes to a Fortune 500. You may need to do some cleanup. Oh, we got a blowjob here. Oh, Spirit just knocked. We got someone who's married, sheep. You need to have a heart-to-heart for some with a Hathor. You need to have a heart-to-heart with the energy of creation for some, or you need to figure out what you're going to create. Or for some of you, it could have to be a heart-to-heart with someone who is pregnant, or someone you want to procreate with. Or if you want to procreate, you need to have a heart-to-heart for some, because you're having secret rendezvous that are going to break your heart for some. Someone's having secret rendezvous, and it goes over the Three of Swords. For some of you, there may be some issues with cheating. You have to ask for more money. When it comes to a legal issue and a marriage for some, clear those throat chakras. Oh, you got to ask for more money. Spirit insists. You're going to get some type of package. For some of you, you have to ask for more money and separate. Your life has been going downhill since you've been with them. Your life has been going downhill since you've been with them. For some of you, there's a separation issue in the field. There's a cancer involved in a situation. You have to ask for more money. You also have to, for somebody's getting off probation. You have to ask, oh my God. So many alerts came in at the same darn time. You have to ask for more money. Spirit insists, my lovies. You have to ask for more money. It is insisting. It is insisting. You have to ask for more money. Penthouse is at the back of this. Penthouse for some. You have to ask for more money, my lovies. Someone with thin eyebrow tattoos, thin tattooed eyebrows. thin tattooed eyebrows for some, a penthouse. For some of you, what did we say? I felt somebody that either has dwarfism or something. Somebody has special needs. And again, even divine timing is at work. We got divine timing twice showing its face. Jesus. They thought, my lovies, for some of you, they thought that bullying you would stop your progress. They thought bullying you would make you stop your progress. They thought that bullying you would make you stop your progress. I misspelled this. They thought bullying you would make you stop your progress, but nothing's stopping your progress, my lovies. They wanted to silence you, a gag order. This gag order energies has been very present for some. You need to hire a good lawyer for some. This also has been very present too. Jesus, my lovies. For some of you, there could be, oh my gosh, we got vandalism in the field. I'm getting, you should check out the daily reading. There's always an intermingling of energies between the daily read and the zodiac read I do that day. So for some of you, if you have time, you should check out the daily read. But for some of you, somebody may try to silence you. They may try to even bully you. For some of you, I'm getting vandalism. For some, I am getting, something about probate. Here we go with this probate court. It's been present for some. We got a secret. For some of you, there's a secret Ronald. There's a secret Sandra and Ron. Sandra and Ron. We're getting a secret rendezvous, a 3 of swords. For some of you, you're going to find out about someone having secret rendezvous with somebody. It's going to break your heart, or you're going to feel a little sad, or you could break somebody's heart, my lovies. I'm just the reader. It's going to be a betrayal, because we have 10 swords here for some. So this is going to be processed as some type of betrayal or pain. For some of you, you have money, secret rendezvous, and money, people spending money on secret rendezvous. For some of you, you could be getting away. I'm getting that song, I Just Want to Get Away. This could have to do with like someone that likes hip hop. It's Get Away. Who is that? Freeway? Anyways, for some of you, someone may be taking a freeway and getting away somewhere to have a secret rendezvous with a luster. Because a lover for me is like, is it really a love? I don't know. Most of the time it's not. Celsius. Someone could be getting away internationally, or they cross borders, or they go somewhere where the metric system is is used, but the letter U, and for some of you, the letter G. Something about Gooey or Guy. The name Guy could be significant for some. Something about Gaia. Something about Gaia, the paid subscription thing. Gaia could be significant. Something about Julianne. They put a tracking device on your vehicle. There's an issue with trust issues in a relationship and cheating. My lovies, if they really want to cheat and they know that you can put fucking tracking device on their vehicle, or this could be you, take it how it resonates. Rentals. I mean, it looks like fucking something about your parentals, a parental figure. For some of you, there are parents that put a tracking device on someone's vehicle. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. For some of you, these are your parents that put a tracking device on your vehicle, or put a tracking device on someone's vehicle. This energy too has been more present than I would like it to be. They put a tracking device on your vehicle for some. They put a tracking device, the letter G. I'm getting Guy. I'm getting Gaia. I'm getting like Mother Gaia for some. And someone's a liar and a hit for hire, and someone got fired. We got water bottles for some. Someone that likes to carry around Ronald. And someone went to McDonald's. We got multi-million. G. We got multi-million. Someone's a G, my lovies. I am getting someone's a gangster. Certified gangster. We ride on that east-west side. I don't know if it's the east side or the west side, my lovies. You got to pick a side. For some of you, got to pick a side. A strong man. Celsius. A strong man who's a multi-millionaire. Money's all around this fucking person. For some of you, you got a makeup to breakup situation for some over money. There are lies when it comes to money. 7 of Swords, money for some. So for some of you, you have to figure out certain things when it comes to a strong man, when it comes to money. Someone that has secret rendezvous. For some of you, someone, I don't know, if you don't have a prenup for some, I don't know. You got to trust the divine time for some. You got to trust the divine time. The Denise for some, the Danina. Now I'm getting Dannon, like Dannon milk or Dannon yogurt. Now I'm getting Dunkaroos. Take that how it resonates. We got no commitment. So what did we say about the prenup? I don't know. You got to trust divine timing. There's no commitment because there are secret rendezvous and lies for some. In divine timing, someone doesn't want to give up in a situation. 9 of Wands energy. But Spirit is asking someone to trust divine timing because there's no commitment in a situation. For some of you, this is affecting someone's health. For some of you, over the next 28 days, someone's dealing with erectile dysfunction because of a makeup to breakup situation. Spiritually, this could be cured spiritually. It's a spiritual thing. It is not a physical thing per se. You can't just drug it away. Erectile dysfunction is a spiritual dysfunction, just like any other dysfunction. If you know, you know. If you don't know, that's okay too. But for some of you, you're really turned off by a situation. For some of you, you could be turned off by a situation in which someone has like no resignation, for some of you, you're going to be turned off by a saturation. It's like something is overly saturated for some. For some, something is overly like, it's like almost like, it's like oversaturation. For some of you, can be going somewhere really humid. And for some of you, you're going to have issues finding a booking. For others that does not apply to, it's like you're going to have like, it's almost like feeling like overly pampered. Someone's in a 9 of Wands, so they don't want to give up on a situation. It could have to do with money for some. It could have to do with someone that's willing to do anything to get into your pockets. I'm getting get on my level. Get on my level. They want to get on your level through marrying you. Something there's us coming in. They want to get on your level through marrying you. And you've been making up and breaking up about this for some. You got to be honest, strong man, or there's a strong man who is honest and wants to be honest. For some of you, if you are dating somebody or mating with somebody, they really have spiritual things that are happening and they have erectile dysfunction and they don't feel like committing, and there is an Aquarius. I told you I felt the Aquarius for you. For some of you, an Aquarius could be significant. We got Aquarius, but we are in Aquarius season, or actually we're about to be. Did we start already? No, not yet. We're about to be in Aquarius season. You got to go to court for some. You got to go to court for an Aquarius or with an Aquarius. For some of you, For some of you, an Aquarius put a tracking device in someone's vehicle because he's a gangster. He would do some shit like that. We got a confident speaker who is sincere, needs to go to court. There's going to be a trial for some. Because something needs to something needs to be cleared. The air needs to be cleared about an Aquarius who needs to be honest, or a confident speaker needs to be honest with an Aquarius, or there's an Aquarius who's a confident speaker who's going to speak in court. Take it how it resonates. We got someone who's working every day. Honestly, somebody is working every single day because they are inspired. For some, you are inspired. Someone who has erectile dysfunction is now inspired. Oh my gosh, he's inspired, but he's hiring a crooked lawyer. You're hiring a crooked lawyer for some who's not going to be committed, who has some type of issues, ocular motor issues. For some, somebody has some like hormonal dysfunctions, like it's not Spirit saying it's his electrical system. Someone has issues. Someone could really do themselves justice by looking into like Reiki. For some, if you want to book a Reiki section, you need a few sections of Reiki. If you want to look into Reiki, I'd be more than happy to help. You can book a session, or if not, you could go to any Reiki master, an acupuncturist. Spirit showing us like stone massage, but some of you need gua sha. Somebody needs like a good gua sha session. Like someone really needs like stuff worked out of their system, because they're even attracting a crooked lawyer who has a big ego. Oh my God. Who has a big ego. Jesus. Somebody with a big ego. And this person is not committed. For some of you, being cautious with the whore. Oh my God. What is this whore? Who's this whore? Being cautious with the whore? What does that mean? She's mean. That's what I'm hearing. She's mean. I'm seeing, what's her face? There's a female on winding out too. Something about winding. Something about Miley. Something about Miley Cyrus. The female on wilding out with the red hair, Justina. That's her name, right? I'm seeing that. That could be significant for some. We got a promotion. You got to trust divine timing, because there's a promotion for some. He is the one. Secret rendezvous. Oh, shit. He is the one. Secret rendezvous. A single mother for some. I was seeing a reader in my mind's eye. A single mother who needs to ask for money, but he is the one, my lovies. You got secret rendezvous, but there's heartbreak here underneath. But you got a reconciliation. You're making up again. Break up to make up to break up. And on top of that, reconciliation. And this person is Denise. This person is... they have erectile dysfunction, but they are entertaining others while dating you. For some, there's somebody with erectile dysfunction. They are entertaining others while dating you. For some, if you're dating somebody, because I think this person has a bunch of trust issues that are also affecting their erectile dysfunction, or this could be you, take it how it resonates, my lovies. In addition to that, for some, someone would be willing to put some type of tracker on you because they don't trust you, but they're out here, I don't know, they have a lot of fears. Maybe because somebody does have a lot of money too. He's a strong man for some, or you have a strong man. For some of you, you could be reconciling with a strong man over the next 28 days. It could be a gangster for some. It could be someone that travels internationally for some. It could be an Aquarius for some. A single mother's involved in a situation too. For some of you, as a single mom, if you're dating somebody, he is the one. You're standing on he's the one, but this man is still... He still feels someone you may know. Oksana Acosta is on TikTok. He's still trying to get to know others. There's a reason for everything. This person could use social media a lot. They could try to like explore other options. For some of you, you're getting a promotion. But there's someone with a big ego involved in a situation. For some of you, there's a crooked lawyer or an official involved in a situation. So being confident. You have to be confident when you speak for some, especially if you're speaking in some type of a court proceeding for some, because something is tied to a lot of money for you. For some of you, you have secret rendezvous. This is funny. You got to trust divine timing for some. And for some, there's someone who does not, someone wants to clear the air. Some don't want to clear the air. Someone wants to be honest, but I don't know. The clearing the air wants to flip for some. Someone's been working every day for some, and they've been working their ass off. And they're worried about some type of lawyer. For some of you, you're dealing with a very mature person. There's a very mature energy. For some of you, you have very like, and by mature, I mean hardened, if that makes sense. Something about Elizabeth Arden. They're very hardened. Like, these people live very in the 3D. So the fact that you're here is quite fascinating, because someone's procrastinating. These people live very in the 3D. They're very about the tangible, about setting up societies, boundaries, territories. For some of you, you deal with somebody, or this could be you in this energy as a multi-millionaire or something like that, that they think what's fair is to control systems, societies, maybe even people. They live very in the 3D. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. We're getting a few different energies. 3908. See, for some, even a Queen of Swords, an older female. Again, it's very old. Even for feminine energy, it's very cold, calculating, very logical systems type of energy. 8 of Wands. You have to communicate with your mama for some, or there's an older female that wants to communicate with you about something for some. For some of you, there's a lot of telepathy between you and your mom. Take that with a grain of salt. That's what's coming in. For some of you, you want to take it with a grain of salt. Okay. It felt clear. Oh my gosh, but someone lives in their fear, and all of these wanted to knock. Do we want them, my lovies? This one wants to speak. For some of you, you could be blocking communication with an older female. For some of you, you can be blocking communication with an ex. Oh my gosh, for some of you, there's a separation, a divorce, a Denise, a Delilah, a divorce. Tower for an older female. When it comes to communication, there could be a very big disruption in communication when it comes to an older female, an abrupt ending in a situation. It's going to be a little shocking because even the Tower is in the reverse spirit saying. And for some of you, because somebody was playing with your money, or someone's a Pisces, the moon energy. I told you a Pisces is involved in a situation, or a Cancer for some that didn't want to give up in doing something crooked. I'm getting booked. 2 of Pentacles. They have to pay something to an Empress. Someone could have been trying to destroy someone's creative force. Or for some, if you have a partner, your mama could have been trying to destroy your partner. Take that how it resonates. There's family drama for some over money. It's funny because it reminds me of this female that came to see me. She got a reading from me a few weeks ago, I believe. And it's funny because she came in. And again, I'm an energy reader, but she came in and she tried to deceive her. That's actually what it's something about deceiver. She tried to come in and tell me that with manipulations, the magician in the reverse, trying to manipulate a situation. For some of you, someone was trying to harm an innocent female. For some of you, you had your mother trying to harm your divine counterpart. If you believe in that, because it is coming in for some of you, you do have a strong feminine around you, an Empress energy or something very strong. And a sister was involved too, an Aquarius, whose wish fulfillment was to try to have some type of like communication and competition. 5 of Wands energy, and they didn't want to give up. Attacking somebody, this was a risky thing to do when it came to your family for some, and the divine justice is now here. For some, there were family members attacking an innocent being. It could be the mother of your children. It could be your spouse. It could be someone you have a strong connection with, a female that's very important to you. For some, they could have been a nurturing project. You have people trying to destroy something you are creating with lies for some and manipulation. And they didn't want to give up. A Leo or a Sagittarius as well, like yourself, because they want to try to have some type of victory. Something about the tram, England could be significant for some. And they were strategizing for a while. This mother for you, for some of you, I think this Queen of Swords is in the reverse. And a King of Swords involved in a situation as well. 2 people, and they need to move away from a storm. 6 of Swords. They were warned. They were warned. Anyways, it could have been a couple involved too, who's a cuckold for some. Anyways, we got a dissolution. It's all falling apart. There's no commitment there to some. For some, you're moving on. Don't hire a crooked lawyer for some. You're going to hire a crooked lawyer. And I am protecting you. You're going to be protected. My lovey spirit is protecting you. Someone can come as a crook. Okay, my lovey spirit saying it's a crook. Someone can come as a recommendation to you. 4311. But spirit's calling them a crook, my lovies. What is popular is not always good. Someone's going to come as a recommendation to you as a lawyer for some. Take that how it resonates. You will be protected, but what is popular is not always good. If it comes recommended, it doesn't always mean that is good. Someone with a big ego. For some, a big ego, what is popular is not always good. They love your power, ocular motor. Someone with ocular motor, something or other, loves your power. What did I say? It's a spiritual thing. Your erectile dysfunction, for some, it's root work. You need to see a spiritualist. For some, my lovies, you need to start doing some spiritual work. For some, your erectile dysfunction is root work. If you get it, you get it. I told you, my lovies. You got a female cousin. You inspire a female cousin. You inspire me, a female cousin. Take that how it resonates. We got supercharged. Entertaining others while dating you. Entertaining others while dating you, supposedly, for some. For some, there's somebody that's wealthy who's entertaining others while dating you. I don't know, my lovies. Wealth. And working every day. For some of you, wealth and working every day. For some of you, the FBI. Oh, shitsy pitsy. For some of you, clearing the air with the FBI. Clearing the air with the FBI. Okay. They don't never lie. That's always coming in. They don't ever lie, my lovies. That's how y'all feel. They keep it honest. They keep it real. We got in the new moon, for some, the new moon, you got voting honestly. For some of you, voting honestly to reverse something. There will be something that an Aquarius did that needs to be reversed. For some, reverse. Jesus. And because the ancestors are protecting you, for some, from an airhead Aquarius. No offense, my lovies. For some of you are dealing with an airhead Aquarius, I have to tell you. We got a confident speaker who is sincere. Your ancestors are protecting you for a confident speaker who is sincere. Dang, my lovies. That means something. That means your ancestors are proud of you, my lovies. That means that you're like, you are, I don't know, your majesty, my lovies. You got projects and court. For some of you, court projects, projections in court. For some of you, negative, I told you, I feel it, especially in someone's erectile dysfunction. You got people fucking cursing your root. Negative or harmful manipulation of magic or energy. For some of you, it's a fucking parent, a mother especially. Negative or harmful manipulation of magic or energy. They want to harvest your energy. You have to trust divine timing, my lovies, when it comes to children. Todd, you have to trust divine timing. There's going to be a promotion. You have to trust divine timing when it comes to children. You got people competing with you. For some of you, you got people competing with you. Makeup to breakup. There's a competition when it comes to a makeup to breakup situation. For some of you, you make it. Okay, what does that mean? You may keep going between, or somebody keeps going between their ex and their future potential partner. And so for some of you, it keeps you in a limbo because somebody still runs back to their ex and who plays with hex work and manipulations of all sorts. So that's what's making something difficult for some. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Someone made, you're going to reconcile with someone who you made a believer, or someone made somebody a believer. Made me a believer, reconciliation. There's going to be a reconciliation for someone that made someone a believer. They're going to sweat the fever. At a party in which too much, I told you there was going to be a party for some. At a party in which too much debauchery took place, there were perversions at a party when it came to secret rendezvous. For some of you, somebody could have gone to a party and did a little too much and drank a little too much Bacardi. And they're going to blame it on the alcohol. They're going to blame it on anything because they did way too much. For some of you, they're even going to need to get a new phone. That's how crazy this shit went. But for some of you, he is the one. He needs to get a new phone. For some of you, the one needs to get a new phone or a new phone number. Because for some of you, they need to detach from old snatches. Take that how it resonates. I don't cough about money. That was cute. That was cute. For some of you, you got ancient ruins and taking a stand when it comes to ancient ruins. Taking a stand, a single mother. For some of you, you could be in some type of activism. It was just Celsius. For some of you, whatever happened in the metric system or with the metric system or whatever measurement was done, it was just. You didn't get too much or too little. The year of the rabbit. Is there a year of the rabbit? Did the hare ever make it in the race? We got a rabbit for some. They put a tracking device in your vehicle for some. Jesus. For somebody that you're just effing like a rabbit, put a tracking device in your vehicle. That's what's coming in. We got forced laugh and a G who forces a laugh, who fake laughs. It was a little psychotic, my lovies. We got same-sex rituals. Of course we do. With a strong man. Same-sex rituals with a strong man. Same-sex rituals with a strong man. For some of you, there was a party. Too much debauchery took place. Someone who works in an office building and is a multimillionaire. Too much debauchery took place. And it is the end of the water bottles, whatever they were doing with the fucking water bottles, because apparently giving it to the models, I am getting for some. Take that how it resonates. They finally let go of some debauchery. They finally let go and let the divine do the thing. They finally let go and allowed the divine to lead. They're finally letting go. For some of you, it was not worth it. All the debauchery, all the perversion, it wasn't worth it. They want to leave their spouse for you. I told you for some. I told you. What did we just say? Somebody has an issue with a spouse, but they want to leave their spouse for you. They want to leave their spouse for you. Will they? Will they not? It looks like you're going to reconcile, but who knows how long that's going to last, my lovies. For karma, it's so funny because actually I was in the gym and I was thinking of stuff like that, like people I see in the gym that for me, I'm a reader. So I know like I'm getting downloads. I'm not stopping it. It's not something I try to do. It's my nature. It's what my gift to humanity. So when I get certain downloads, I'm like, this person's actually sleeping with someone in the gym and they have a spouse. That's fucking crazy. The karma that comes from this energy, my lovies, it's not worth it. Me personally, I don't think it's worth it. You could do whatever you want because for some of you, it looks like you're doing whatever you want anyways, or you're about to. Take that how it resonates. But if someone has no cojones to leave the damn thing and move on to you, they're going to keep you in some limbo too, my lovies. And for some, I don't think the karma's worth it. I just don't think the karma's worth it. Unless you're going to be like, for some of you, like, they're going to make you a second wife. Is that what you want for your life? It doesn't seem like that's what you want for your life. I'm just a messenger, my lovies. I'm just a messenger. I don't think it's a good idea. You got a new car. Someone could help you out with a lot of money, my lovey. Shit. Dang. Dang, my lovey. Dang. You got a legal package for some. You got a legal package coming in. Oh, this was in my preliminary too. Someone went to a practitioner. Someone went to a practitioner to put a curse on a family member. This was in my preliminary too. I'm not surprised. Went to a practitioner to put a curse on a family member. Jesus. For some of you, secret rendezvous at a party in which too much debauchery took place. Being cautious if this hasn't happened already yet, my lovies. There was a lot of debauchery in a situation. Someone did this and there could have been like a fiesta de palos for some, if you know what that means. Or, one of the, if anybody... In Spanish, we call it fiesta de palos, but it's like a party, but it's actually a ritual. And people come together and they're like doing work. They're doing spiritual work. It's kind of funny. And somebody went to one of these things, a secret rendezvous, and one of these fiestas where there was too much debauchery that happened in this place. And for somebody even put a curse on a family member while they were at this party. These things can last days. For some of you, they did it so that they could get a promotion. They did this so they can sacrifice their family member's upcoming promotion. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, that's okay too. For some of you, oh my gosh, there was a lot of debauchery. Exposing their intimate parts to unsuspecting people turns them on. Okay. Jesus. While they're entertaining others while dating you, for some, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you need a private reading, go to our Calendly. You can definitely book there. For some, there's somebody else that I don't think this is someone you're supposedly dating. I don't know, my lovies. This one seems like a foe more than anything. For some of you, I miss you, love mom, but as we saw for some, just, some your mom may miss you. I did feel that. For others, your mom may actually diss you. For some of you, your mom may actually be a new relationship, or like there's someone that's going to be someone's Beverly Hills. Someone is going to be very motherly to you. For some of you, your mama does miss you. You could have actually moved to Los Angeles. For some of you, someone wants to make up for lost time, a new relationship. For some of you, there's a new relationship that's going to treat you like very motherly, but you may disconnect at some point and then they're going to want to make up for lost time. Take that how it resonates. Somebody wants to call you soon. For some of you, dry humping involved. There's a lot of sexual energy in your field for some. For some of you, mating for... You're going to be nervous, my loves. Mating for life. Oh, shit. I told you for some of you, you're a wife or a husband. You're mating for life. But I think you shouldn't like sell yourself short for some. Potassium. You're mating for life with somebody, my lovies. Someone that can, something about potassium's coming in their field. They may need a little time to heal when it comes to potassium for some. You're mating for life, my lovies. You found your wife for your husband. That's so cute. Okay, kill. Something about kill. Something about Kill Bill. Someone was guilty when it comes to kill or Kill Bill. For some, someone's living in a vehicle. And someone's going to accept the changes because they're going to get some spiritual upgrades because hidden forces are involved. There's a copycat and there's no love in this situation when it comes to a copycat who just copies some type of successful personality to then trick you into being with them. There's no love in this situation or being their friend. Take that how it resonates. For some of you, there are hidden forces that are going to bring you away from a copycat because they're trying to actually get someone to fight you. What a psychopath. For some of you, I told you, there's some crazy energy on the road. On the road. There's some crazy energy on the road. They could be traveling for this. For some of you, someone's trying to get someone to fight you. And you were there fucking for them. I told you, for some of you, you're going to find out some fucking crazy shit about a psychopathic copycat, Craig, something like that. Craig, someone could be hiring someone on Craigslist to try to harm somebody. You were there for them and they appreciate that, but then they also want to get someone to fight you. And I'm getting spiritually, like it was a spiritual thing, but they did this hidden. The letter T, hidden, T, they got caught up with your violation of spiritual rights. I told you, for some of you, doing shit to you, violating your spiritual rights. An ex-lover was involved too for some. In a restaurant, and a restaurant owner. It was your sister for some who's devoted to your ex-lover. What? Or to her ex-lover. On Memorial Day, you will not be forsaken. You are not forsaken. For some of you, you could be a server or someone is a server. This person does not care about, for some of you, there's a server. This person does not care about the death that occurred, but fakes it in front of others. I told you, for some of you, there's a fishy family member. I didn't even get to finish what I wanted to say earlier, but it's coming in for a reason. Someone could try to sidetrack you so that you don't discover that they're actually a fraud. They don't care about their brother or their sister or anybody else. Spirit was giving us, so this female came to see me and do a reading, and she came in saying that she wanted to see how her brother was doing. And something, again, I get all types of people that ask about all types of people, but Spirit gave us that there's something wrong with this person's intentions. So I'm reading for her and I'm like, her brother's energy didn't even show up. Didn't even show up at all. Spirit did not give her access to her brother's energy at all. Rejection is your protection sometimes. And I'm like, what do you actually want from this person? Because he's not even here. What I see here, and I shared what I saw. And she's like, oh. And I'm like, does any of this make sense? Like, I was explaining to her what I saw. I saw a family drama, and a lot of it had to do with money. And she's, And then I'm like, Spirit, is there anything that we need to know about her brother? And basically that her brother has success in this situation. For some of you, somebody could die and someone can pretend like they care about the death, like they care about this. There's a suicide in the field for some. This person does not care about the death that occurred, but fakes in front of others. This could be a server or someone that works with servers. I am getting, someone could be in programming, or someone can actually be like a server, like a waiter or a waitress. Take that how it resonates. Memorial Day, by Memorial Day, it is what it is. High Rollers Club. I told you, for some of you, there's money in the field. We got the blind leading the blind. There's a double meaning when it comes to the blind leading the blind, or willfully blind. We got a wise elder. A wise and trustworthy elder for some. Again, for some, it could be your mama. Again, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Who doesn't get into the drama, who's a wise elder. For some of you, there's another female that's going to act like a mother to you, and she will be a wise elder. For some of you, someone started a fight for no reason with a wise elder. And there was a bunch of people. For some of you, there could be a bunch of people. There's a bunch, Phoebe, there's a bunch of people in a drama, a family drama. They're even going to start a fight with a wise elder because they don't want that wisdom to be imparted. For some of you, we got child abuse, fuckery. A child abuse, a love of a lifetime, and somebody is being eliminated for good reason. For some of you, if you're getting rid of somebody who is abusing a child and you're going for the love of a lifetime, because to love a child, that brings you love into your life in all ways. You need to hire a good lawyer for some. You need to hire a good lawyer. Jesus. Someone wants to confront you, but is constantly blocked by spirit because their inner fight has nothing to do with you. There's a theme here. You got to hire a good lawyer for some. For some of you, somebody loves the way you work. They love the way you work. They love the way you speak for some, or you love the way someone speaks. Take it how it resonates. For some of you, can be speaking on something. For some of you, we definitely have family trauma. You are going to leave the home. You're leaving the hen. You're leaving the mother hen. The crazy mother hen for some, no offense. Because she's crazy postal service. She want postal. She want postal. For some of you, different area codes. For some of you, there could be a mama even like creating drama by making up, or an ex, or someone, a Queen of Swords energy in the reverse. Making up area codes, making up, someone's so intelligent, but they use it for like, it's like the stupidest reasons. Making up phone or calling from different area codes for some. For some of you, someone's going to tell you that you can overcome this, but they're kind of cuckoo for some. For some of you, there's a demigod involved in a situation who wants to overcome a situation. For some of you, there is an ex, a man who wants to overcome something and reconcile. And for some of you, you may, and he may stay a while. I don't know how long it's going to stay though, because he wants to leave his significant other for you. But we also here have one that reads, he is leaving, or he left. And I don't know. I don't see this person doing that, because for some of you, I think something's going to lead to heartbreak, even though there's love, my lovies. Sometimes el amor no quita conocimiento is coming in Spanish. And 010111 was on the clock. You got to go your separate ways, my lovies. El amor no quita conocimiento. Some of you can speak Spanish. Love should not make you blind. It's kind of loosely translated into the same. It's like love should not make you blind, my lovies. For real. Because don't waste your time, my lovies. Someone's wasting your time. They're not going to leave their wife. You've already you've already gone to, you've already done the deed, my lovies. So now they have that sexual bond to you. For some, I'm talking to somebody that's already had sex with somebody, and he's back and forth between you and his wife. And this is going to be your life. Spirit saying this is for life. He mated with his wife for life. I don't think this man's going to leave his wife, my lovies, especially not for you. You have no clue. I'm just the messenger, my lovies. These messages, I wish I can tell you something else, because I know you want something else. For some, he's not going to leave his wife. Especially not for you, because you already gave it up to him. You already did the sin, my lovies, the misstep. It's not a big deal. It's now time to heal. He's going to come back and you're going to reconcile. And he's just going to stay a while. I'm just a messenger, my lovies. I wish I could say something different, because I kind of feel for somebody, but you let him use you as a fuck buddy. Even though he has emotions, I'm not, and my vagina hurts. It's like this person's like, now there's like a really difficult tie in your vagina. I'm just a messenger. You got to read between the lines for some, because there's a programmer. Again, I felt somebody that works with programming or servers or computers, but you got to read between the lines for some when it comes to programming, or someone that's trying to program you to be a fucking side piece for the rest of your life instead of a wife. I'm just a messenger. I miss you. Love Anonymous. This is how they're going to treat you for the rest of your life. I miss you. Love Anonymous. I don't know. And it's going to be pending. Never ending pending. We got a bridge for some. and the endless summer. For some of you, you can meet someone. You be San Francisco. You could be traveling up to San Fran or somewhere where there's a big. I am getting the Golden State Bridge, so for some of you, a big bridge. For some of you, you could be going up to San Fran in the summertime, or you can be doing something fun in the summertime. For some of you, he is a good man, and I hate it. Someone's a good man, and someone hates it. You're going on vacation. For some of you, you can be going on vacation with a good man. For some of you, a good man could be getting a standing ovation and some type of vacation. Spiritual quartz, blue balls. Okay. Spiritual quartz and blue balls. Okay. But the spiritual quartz have decided you don't get any. I gave it all for the nookie. Come on, the nookie. Come on. So you could take the cookie. But I'm getting it in a very sexual way. 010411. For some of you, you are really sexual. Someone gave it all. They're going to give it all for the nookie, and the spirits are going to tell somebody not to have sex. If you go on vacation with someone, especially in the summertime, especially to San Francisco, or you meet up with somebody during a vacation, spirit's going to say, give them blue balls. I'm just the messenger. Spirits want us all to live a good life, my lovies. 80s and Einstein. There's a genius or someone who's really good with physics or metaphysics, or you understand really intense principles of the different dimensions of life. I told you, for some of you, you speak Spanish. Una persona detallista. Because for some of you, someone's going to spend. Someone's really sweet. Una persona detallista. De esta. He's someone's. Una persona detallista, someone that likes to do nice things, someone that's muy dadivoso, I'm getting, like someone that gives a lot, someone that's very generous. There's something that's pending when it comes to someone being very generous. Generosity is involved in a situation. Okay. There's a water sign, a Cancer, a Pisces, or a Scorpio. They are cheating on the man or woman they wanted to take you. For some, I told you there's issues with friends. Water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. They are cheating on the man or woman they wanted to take from you to spite you. They are now cheating on the man or the woman that they wanted to take from you to spite you. And you are the company you keep. They're getting what they fucking deserve. Someone tried to take someone from you, or they did. It looks like they did. They are cheating on the man or woman they wanted to take from you to spite you. Someone took someone from you. They wanted to take someone from you. They wanted to take your place out of spite, not love, out of spite. And someone chose a spiteful jerk. And what did that spiteful jerk do? They started cheating on them. Because as karma would have it, they are cheating on the man or woman they wanted to take from you to spite you. They were in competition. They were envious. They wanted to take someone from you, and now they're cheating on them. And Spirit is saying you are the company you keep. Somebody tried to do you dirty, and this is what happens to them. And this person can actually be very generous with this person. They weren't generous with you, I bet. But they're very generous with this person, but they're being cheated on. For some of you, somebody could be living on the street, and they never expected you to catch them. They never expected you to know. For some, I told you, for some, there are some issues, there are some betrayals, and they were epic fails. They never expected you to know. For some of you, they are going to leave their partner for you. For some, there's someone who is going to leave. I told you, for some, there's somebody who's wishy-washy. For some, they are going to leave their partner for you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. We're getting a few different energies. Because their partner was hell-bent. For some of you, this could be someone on just wanting to get their rent. They just wanted to get rent. They're using somebody for money. Someone's very generous, but they were never generous to you, but they were generous to the clueless jerk. I don't know. Somebody really hates this person now. Like, or they were about to. They insult the shit out of this person. They insult the shit out of this bitch. That's what they call her, a itch, all the time. They hate her because they feel like now she's a hater. They see somebody for who they are. Someone went really far. Like, This is the type of person that would lie on you, make shit up about you, and then still end up fucking over the person that they chose because it was never in love. Of course it would be so fucking traumatic and dramatic because it was never love. It was meanness. We got a hellbent speaker. Their spouse is in on it for some. For some, there's a spouse who's in on a situation. Watchmen. Again, for some, I do feel like a family, like a couple in a family that may be watching watchmen trying to stalk you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. We got a drive-through, watchman drive-through, a copycat who at the airport, they left the door unlocked on purpose. Someone with blue eyes. Boom. And blue lies and blue moon beer. My lovies, you're not forsaken if it wasn't clear. You're not forsaken. And this is not your responsibility. For some, if somebody comes trying to dump on you, for some, somebody wants to run back to you because they feel bad and they went with a shit show. But this is not your responsibility for some. They want to make it seem like it's going to be your responsibility. You are not forsaken. You need to follow your intuition, my lovies, when it comes to a situation. Take that how it resonates. Wow, this is intense. There's some intense energy in the field right now. Anyways, my lovies, stay well, my lovies. You are the GOAT. You're the greatest of all time, fudge. You're the GOAT. You're the GOAT, my lovies. You really are. You're really the GOAT. All right, my lovies. Stay well. Oh, my gosh. And a hard worker, too. Jesus. Spirit can't stop praising you for some of you. You're doing the right thing. Spirit likes us when we do the right thing because we help humanity evolve in a positive way. Something about red wing shoes. Anyways, my lovies. Dang, my lovies, I want to cry. I want to cry, my lovies, because there are some really mean people in this world. Not everybody, but it's just intense sometimes. This is really intense sometimes, but it is what it is. You are the greatest of all time. The real GOAT. And you didn't fuck your way to the top. You didn't bash others your way to the top. You just did what was right. You spoke your truth when you had to speak your truth, and that's it. For some of you spat on somebody. For some of you spat on somebody. Okay. 01/11/01. Boom. All right, my lovies. I hope you got whatever you needed from that because that was a lot of energy. But I love you, my lovies. If you need a personal read, again, all of the details are in the description box. And until next time, my lovies, your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Your spirit friends love you and adore you. Love you and adore you. Your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Your spirit friends and your sister friend and your spirit friends and your sister friend. In love always, in love always, in love always, and forever, homies. Peace.